Alright, so the new Paragon Gauntlet is honestly a great addition to the game. The rewards are phenomenal and the difficulty isn't really too bad at all. So I think it is just overall a massive win. And here I have all 6 of the fights with some pretty fun champions. So first up is Kindred. And Kindred is just becoming one of my favorite champions to play. Just so much fun, and the damage output isn't as bad as I was thinking, to be honest. So he is just really impressing me. On defense, he is an absolute menace, but even on attack, he has some great utility. So this boss has Contagion, which is just a ton of poison on you, but Kindred is Poison, Incinerate, Intimidate, Infuriate immune. So he just has a lot of good immunities, and one of them is Poison. So we were just chilling here, and he is just a great control champion too. And so far so good on this boss. He is just slowly melting. Not even slowly, we're doing pretty good so far, honestly. And yeah, we just need to build up another Nightmare Outbreak, and once we have that final Nightmare Outbreak active, then he will just melt away. And by the way, Kindred is still high health, and with Kindred, you want to be at very low health to get the increased damage output, but even at this high health bar, he is still doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. And yeah, here we have the final outbreak needed. He now has the 5 degen, so we can just go back in, drop an SP1, and that pretty much seals the deal for this fight. So not too bad. I think it was like 1 minute and 24 seconds in total. And yeah, I'll take it, man. Kindred, so much fun to play, and he is doing pretty well so far in this Paragon Gauntlet. And now we have some rank 2 Sunspot gameplay. Sunspot is just Sunspot, you know, he just gets this fight down insanely fast. So I'll let this play out, and I'll just see you at the end of the Gauntlet with the Gladiator final boss. Okay, I changed my mind. Let's talk about some Adam Warlock gameplay here. Adam Warlock is crazy. I think he is still so undervalued because he is just such a strong character. And Iron Man isn't really a strong defender, but I'm kind of wrong there because his regen at the end of the fight is honestly just a bit too much. Like, he regens pretty much all of his health. It is insane. Like, it is actually insane. So the fight is going well so far. Adam Warlock is just a monstrous DPS and he is just melting him, right? But yeah, you're gonna see once we get him down to like 15%, he just regens pretty much everything back. So yeah, that's very fun. I was like, whoa, this is a lot of regen. And here's why. It's because it's based off of missing health now. Usually it was just regular health, like a certain amount, but now it is based off his missing health. So it is a percentage regen. So he gets a pretty massive regen pretty much all the time. But Adam Warlock still does so much damage output, so we don't care at all. We can just go back in and just out-damage him once again. And the fight is just about wrapped up. Adam Warlock, so crazy. A lot more safer than people think for sure. And it's just so undervalued right now, man. It is so insane. And now we have this Gladiator final boss. And let's just Kindred this guy. And I honestly think that Kindred is my favorite Mystic right now. But I'm a bit hesitant on the rank 5 because Werewolf by Night is next month. So if he is crazy strong, which honestly he should be, then yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. But yeah, this fight isn't too bad whatsoever. Gladiator is somewhat annoying on defense because his special attack DOT can inflict through block, but once you learn the special attacks, they aren't really that bad. And Kindred is actually Incinerate immune, so he can just block the SP2 with no issue. Always a nice time. And here we have him in Nightmare Outbreak, so we can just drop our SP1, keep the degens paused, and now we can just watch him melt a bit, right? He's just so satisfying to play. Like, Kindred, he's so much fun, man. I know he's not the strongest damage dealer, but I don't care. He is just so much fun. But yeah, this fight isn't going too bad. Gladiator, his SP2 seems pretty menacing at first, but once you get the dex down, it really isn't bad. It's just one dash back. The way it works, like his 3 laser beams are very close together, so it just counts as one dash back, so it isn't too bad to master. Like, check this out. I go back in, I dex it there. Not too shabby, right? And here I get the Dread Aura, but I kind of messed up because I forgot about the Sun immunity, but it's fine. That was honestly planned because I gave us more charges for Nightmare Outbreak, and we are now chilling. We drop one more combo, and Gladiator is down, and Kindred is just so much fun, man. Just so much fun. And that is the Paragon Gauntlet complete. So overall, more fun than challenging, and the rewards are just so good as well. So it is so worth doing 1000%. Like the tier 6 class catalyst crystals, the 7-star shards, which give us a 7-star crystal, by the way. So look out for that one. And this 7-star champion that I pull was my most wanted champion, flat out. Honestly, my most wanted champion besides one. And here we have the 6-star nexus crystal. It's okay. Like, if I didn't have these champions, it would be an insane nexus. Like Mcoc, Rintra, both just crazy good champions. Sasquatch, a monster on defense too. So that is a great nexus, but I just have all the champions already. But I'll take some more SIGs on Mcoc. Honestly, super fun, but the last Battlegrounds meta made me dislike him for sure. Like, honestly, man, he was so problematic there. And let's check out the 7-star roster now. So last video I pulled Rocket Raccoon, which honestly is pretty fun. He's decent overall, and it's looking pretty good, man. Like, I have a lot of great champions, but I'm missing some really strong ones. I want Dragon Man, I want Terrax, I want Mantis. Like, Dragon Man, Mantis, and Terrax are my top 3 by far, but there's also Falcon, there's also Bloodstone, there's Gore, Guillotine. A dupe on like Sunspot or Killmonger or Sasquatch would be awesome too. There's just a lot of great options in the current batch of 7-star champions. So here we go, my next 7-star. I am pretty nervous for this because I just won a really solid pull. But my top 3 are Mantis, Dragon Man, Terrax. those three are all tied for number one. I just want one of them. I just love them all so much, like playing them. There's Sauron, and then there is Terrax, man. Oh my gosh. I was freaking out, dude. I love Terrax so much. He is honestly one of my favorite champions to play, and he is a great defender too. Just so valuable, and now I am conflicted because check out this next part of the opening. We have some tier 6 class catalyst crystals to open, and now I just want cosmic. I just want everything cosmic. Please just give me all the cosmic that you have, man. Nothing else. So I was nervous because if I get cosmic here, I'll be really close to either a rank 5 Gladiator or Vox or a rank 2 Terrax. So I was just so nervous here, man. I was like, please just give me all the cosmic that you have. I will be so happy. But then I have to decide on a really tough choice between Gladiator, Vox, or Terrax. And there's the first cosmic there. Really sweet, man. But I was just over the moon. I was just so happy. Like, give me whatever at this point. I don't even care, man. I have Terrax. I am set for life. But yeah, I got skill there, which is fine. But I got one cosmic, which is great. I will take that for sure. And now let's check out the inventory. So I have like 2 3/4 of a tier 6, which means I'm close to rank 5 and pretty close to a rank 2 Terrax. So I am so torn on this, man. But yeah, Terrax is just a personal favorite of mine. So fun to play, and his damage output is pretty crazy too. So I am just over the moon, man. Honestly, my best pull possible, just because he is one of my favorites personally. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this crystal opening and on the Paragon Gauntlet. And yeah, that's about it for me.